What's going on, my crew? This is Rusty. Welcome to another episode of Rusty Discovers. Oh, a crowbar. Oh, interesting. In today's episode, I found this interesting little ravine here, and I wanted to stop and explore it with you because it seemed like a cool little thing to do. Just basically coming around here and looking for iron. I've gotten a pretty significant amount, I think. If we look in the Adventurers backpack, yeah, we got a stack or two. And so I'm happy about those results for sure. If I didn't know any better, that looks like yellorium from big reactors. Sulfur. Okay. A lot of sulfur near the lava. We'll take this lapis lazuli ore, and then I think we'll go back up to the surface, and I'll show you guys what I've done off camera. That's pretty awesome. It's really, really going to push things forward, and essentially, you should totally do it in your Let's Play as well. So, let's go take a look at that. Alright, you guys, we are back on the surface, and what we're going to do today is we've got all of these steel plates and iron plates. Looks like we need more iron plates, actually. Today we're going to work on hopefully making the let's see, this guy, advanced coke oven. If for some reason we can't, or we get that done in a reasonable amount of time, we're actually also going to build the industrial blast furnace, which that should actually be fairly easy. What's not going to be easy is the pre-burners, or whatever you want to call them. Eventually we will move this machine back a little bit, but for the purposes of today's episode, we're going to keep it up here. Now, to start us off, we're going to need, I believe it's iron tank wall. No, we want sheets. Oh boy. Let's do it this way. Oh. What did I do in this? I got food. Great for me. Levels. We want steel sheet metal. Okay, so we need 4 of those. We need 9 of them to go forward. So we'll do 9. 1, 2. And then I guess we get one of these. And then to get the coal brick, I believe it's something like this. No? What is... Okay, so it's literally a 1-for-1. How many of those do we need? We need 18. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Perfect. And then, do we have our forestry backpack on us? Alright, we don't have enough wood. We're going to need the steel ingots and a chest. So this will be a good time to show you guys. I'm getting sick of some of these things going to the backpack, and I know there's a way to fix that, but I'm too lazy. Crap. I had the saw here, and I don't know what I did with it. Let's just use one of these because it's empty. So to make the hopper, it's should be that recipe, and then we put a chest here, but it's not. Do we need to use regular So it has this one. I don't know if that's active. The one I was looking at is these ones right here. Maybe it will let me do an iron ingot. I don't know that we have iron anywhere, though. We may need to do an emergency pit stop somewhere to get some iron. Looks like it. So let's go pick up some iron. I will do that off camera here, and then we'll be back in just a second. Okay, so now we've got 5 molten iron. Going to go ahead and actually turn on this guy, and that will allow us to automate this a little bit. In the meantime, while we wait for that, I wanted to show you guys some of the things that... Interesting. I wanted to show you guys some of the things that I've been working on. So if we go back to our mechanical age here, I've created the excavator mod, which is actually super easy. Glue, I just took some books that I found at a village and smelted them up. That's how I did. Oh, here we go. So any of one of these books. And I think books might just be the regular crafting recipe. Yeah. You just put leather in there. So you could save if you didn't. I already had them, but if you wanted to, you can just go out and grab any old leather, throw it in there. It makes glue as long as you got a stoked cauldron. And then what's the rest of that recipe while we're there? So you guys can take a look. Really basic stuff, just one steel ingot and all that around. Apparently you can buy it at the shop as well. The excavator mod, though, basically when you mine something out, you hit the excavator key and it will mine out everything theoretically in that ore vein. It's not always the way it goes, but most of the time it's pretty good. All right. So, now we get this guy. We'll go in here. Oh, it finally restored my levels. I had, like, a moment where it said I had 0 levels for some reason. We got a hopper. Perfect. And then the last thing we need, I think we got it. Yeah, quest complete. So, I made this, and here's the interesting thing. I don't know how to actually get the shower to operate, but this part... let's see. Last I knew... Yeah, this part works. But I don't know how to get this part to work here. I'm wondering if I... I think I need like a switch or something, maybe. We'll play with that later. Alright, so more importantly, we've got the engineer's manual, and we need to build this guy. So, basically, you put the sheet metal in the back, and then build the coke oven like you usually do, and then we just put a hopper right in the center on the top. So, we'll start off with our steel sheet metal, and we'll put that in the back here. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we'll come in with our reinforced coke bricks. I want to get up here so we can... Okay. And then our little hopper right on top. And then lastly, we need our hammer. Okay, there it is. So here's the thing. We've got in the back here... which you can't get to without going here. This is where we're going to put a couple pipes for the fluid. So this is where we would have the, what do you call it? Creosote oil coming out of. And what's cool is in the front here, this is where we can sort of put our coal, like an automatic, with a hopper, we can put an automatic coal. Or maybe it's through the top. Yeah, because that front part is where we take out the charcoal once we get a piping system going. And then on the two sides, here and here, it's literally just for the preheaters. Oh, it makes a noise. Okay, so we do need a hopper at the top. God, I wish we didn't spend all of our iron. Alrighty, so gonna what? Oh, I need to put that way. Now we'll get a bunch of ingots. We'll make that hopper, but in the meantime, let's place down our blocks for the reinforced blast furnace here. This is going to operate very similar to the way the other one does, in that basically what we're going to have is a input and output from the front and two heaters from the side. So the steel will come out the front. We'll make it so that the slag comes out the back. And I think you put in the top, like here would go coal, obviously, but there we can have iron go in there. So once we get a more automated system, essentially what we'll have going is we'll have a some sort of sorting system from the mine. We'll put it into our crusher. Our crusher will crush it. Our probably hearing me a little better now. We'll basically make it so that we'll have a much more automated system, a factory essentially, that will do all these fun things for us. So, but in the meantime, right now we're just happy to have something. All right, next level blasting. Okay, so if we come over here, we still need the preheater. Now, like I said, this guy is going to take us a little bit of time here, but let's get that one done, and let's get this one done. So pretty much the same thing. This one uses iron, and this one is going to use iron, but in a different way. So we need 3 external heaters. Let's get our little decoration block here. All right, so now we need the... Let me make sure we do it right. External heater, because we got the greenhouse heater. What? Okay. Perfect. We'll get 3 of them. That's exactly what we need. So we need a bunch of iron sheet metal, which surprisingly I don't know. Oh, we'll get 4. So we need 6 times 2. You guys know me. Oh, yeah, we're going to need more for that. So we'll get that one taken care of, and then let's do this. We're going to need 1 more. And then like that, and then like that, and boom! Everybody's happy. And then we'll just chuck these in here for now. Pick up our potentially worthless or very important one of those. And then we've got our coal coke preheater, which I suppose we can just have it go here. I guess it's a lot bigger than we anticipated. Is it bigger this way? Interesting. You know what? Let's do it this way. We'll give it plenty of space. And... okay. Yep. That's what it needed. I don't know why it wouldn't have worked there. But, so this we would power here. And that will preheat our oven. So that it's always on. Like, full... what do you call it? Full efficiency. So we'll replace this block and put a couple blocks on there. There we go. Now for this guy. This guy's same thing. We put this here. Why? There we go. That's better. And then we power that through the top there. So I think we used all of our iron, with obviously the exception of the stuff that's not smelted there. But let's get a couple ingots. We'll try out our wonderful, beautiful smelter here. In the meantime, we got some rewards to collect. Chance cube. Ooh. Just coins. That we took care of. Well, that's smelting up. Maybe we should, once the day is done. It's all the way up there. Alright. Let's go out here. Hopefully I don't regret doing this with all my stuff in my inventory. We're about to find out. It's either going to be a really sad day or a meh day. Oh no, I'm withering away. Useless. I'll be honest with you, whenever I've opened chance cubes, they've usually been bad. So, I can't think of one good thing that's come out of a chance cube. I need to refill this trap. There's a lot of stuff that we could get out of that. That we've just not bothered with. There we go. Alright. We're going to get our one ingot. Oh, we got a couple. Perfect. And we'll go ahead and throw that in there. This one doesn't make any sort of pretty noises. So, yeah. Cool. We've got our main stuff done to really get going on the next step, where we're just making a whole bunch of steel. So let me kind of explain how important that is. So our steel, really, at the end of the day, is super important for the fact that we're going to be making a lot of these. So as you guys can see, there's a lot of plates, copper, iron. Then we got this iron mechanical, which is literally iron and copper. This will get a whole lot easier when we can start to make the metal press, because we can just basically use these conveyor belts to move through the metal press. So basically we'll have it be the coke oven, then the improved blast furnace, and then they'll go through and they'll go into the metal press, and then we'll be good to go. But this is where things get a little bit more difficult. The heavy machines. We need a whole block of steel, a steel mechanical component, and apparently a block of electrum. This is actually really, really a lot. And for instance, to get to the arc furnace, we're going to need a fermenter, which takes, thankfully, none of those blocks. We're going to need a refinery, which takes 2 of those heavy blocks. And then the arc furnace is going to take 5 of those blocks. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that we need to consider. Now, it looks like we'll eventually get some, whatever this is, the solar tower here, produces steam from distilled water and normal water. Yeah, so we've got a lot of stuff that we can, like, it looks like, do for power. But for now, what we need to do next is we need to get a light industrial block, and then the core drill sample, and then the excavator is going to be the big one, which we need 5 heavy engineering blocks. I'm going to need to get a lot of iron, guys. Like, a lot of iron. So that brings us to the next episode, which is going to be us going through that path and trying to get that sort of thing going. But in the meantime, what that means is I really, like I said, I've got a lot of stuff to do. I want to revamp the house to be this colored block there, the blah 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 blah. What is this? I can't remember. Treated wood planks. And then I'm going to expand the basement into more of a power type factory here. Going to lower the level by 1 and push it out sort of that way. And that's going to be where we hold our coal coke oven and our improved blast furnace. And then I really need to go out and get some supplies. And guys, there's going to be so much that we need to do, but we're going to get to it. It's just barely getting interesting. So anyways, that is going to do it for today's episode, you guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it for me. It helps out a lot. And if you really enjoyed, consider hitting that subscribe button. But until next time, happy mining and crafting.